Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the SH Figuarts. This is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So I think, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like from No Way Home, but it's kind of hard to say. But anyway, I'm all tongue-tied here. I'm pretty sure it's from the No Way Home line, but they just called it the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah. As you guys probably know, I was a huge fan of the No Way Home movie. I thought it was great. I loved seeing all the other Spider-Man. I love, Norman Osborn coming back, Green Goblin. I thought it was a good movie, and it's easily the best one with Tom Holland in it, for me. I did not like Homecoming or Far From Home because it just felt so much like Iron Man Light, and I wanted a Spider-Man movie, and this felt much more like a Spider-Man movie. I also was a huge fan of the original Spider-Man trilogy, and I also was a huge fan of the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man run. I liked all of those movies. So when SH starts announcing that they had figures coming, the first one being the integrated suit Spider-Man, I had bought it. And it was in my cart on BBTS until finally I removed it from the cart. I canceled the order because I was like, well, I don't want to end up with a half-assed collection. I didn't want just the one Spider-Man. So I said, okay, if they make all three Spider-Mans, then I'll start picking them up. And then they announced that they were making all three Spider-Mans. And I still was a little hesitant. I'm like, okay, I need them to at least announce a Green Goblin. I need to have a Green Goblin on my shelf of that particular version. And if they announce that, then I'm in. And they did. And I was sitting there, I'm like, well, I told myself I'm going to do it, so I did it. So here is the Amazing Spider-Man. It's the first of the ones. Integrated suit, I guess, sold out, so it's back to pre-order now, so I've got that pre-ordered. I've got the Amazing Spider-Man on pre-order, and I've got the Green Goblin on pre-order. And with any luck, they'll make the rest of them. I would love to get their Mysterio. I would love to get the Vulture. I would love to get, like I said, Green Goblin. It's the final battle of Green Goblin, so I would love to get a regular Green Goblin. Doc Ock, Sandman, Electro, Lizard. Give them all to me. And hell, let's go back. Let's get all of the original characters too. I would probably buy the whole wave. I might even go back and buy the SH Venom and the Carnage, just to get those in, get those as well. Because, I would love to have a live action. I've always wanted a live action shelf, but I just couldn't get behind the Avengers ones all that well. Alright, so he's got a slew of accessories. First off, he's got the Tobey Maguire head, which I think is a really good sculpt. That looks pretty darn close. Not perfect, but pretty darn close. He also does have like a smiling face. I don't think this one is as good. But I do like how the hair's all messed up, like he just pulled off his mask kind of deal. It's kind of, or just rolled out of bed. So, got some good character in there. And he's got the Spider-Man head, of course. Alright, and then other accessories. He's got web lines. He's got two little ones. And these are clear plastic, so they're kind of hard to see. He's got two medium ones. And he's got one long one that has a handle. So the handle one, I'm pretty sure you just plug into his hand, and there you go. So he's like swinging. Whereas the other ones, it looks like you take the hand off and then get your web hand The Mafex does it this way too. And then there you go. Like he's shooting webs out. Looks pretty good. You know, I mean, as far as that goes. If that's the way you want to pose them, then that's the way. Those are the options that you have. So he's got the two fist hands that you see here. I do like how they have a nice solid click in instead of the push fit like the Mafex ones. So you got those two hands. You've got two web slinging hands. You've got two holding hands. That's for the web. Two outstretched hands. Two pointing hands. Which, yeah, for your luck, all the other ones come with pointing hands, so we can have that circle of Spider-Mans pointing at each other. He's got these two like kind of relaxed / holding hands, and those kind of go with this mask where he can hold this mask like that. It's like he just pulled it off, kind of deal. So yeah, now let's talk about the figure. So his head is on double ball peg from the head into the neck, and then the neck to the torso. So you get all the way up to there, all the way down to there. Little side, left, right. All of that works just fine. And then to switch out the heads, you just pull this off. You'd pull this apart here if you want to do the smiling face. And then you can just plug that back in, or you can take the Spider-Man head and plug that on. So again, up to there, down to there, side, left, right, all that works great. Shoulders, got a butterfly in there because the way it's kind of cut looks funky. A lot of the build on this looks a little funky, but it helps with the articulation, which I guess is important with this character. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow, wrist hinges up and down, swivels around, wrist swivels around as well, so no issues there whatsoever. Ball jointed torso, works like a champ. Look at that. Look at that. Ball jointed waist. Not too much side to side, but you do get the left and right and forward and back. So it's, yeah. All right, now the hips. Now this part, like this is the part that I was like, I don't know if I want it. So this is on a hinge. So it goes up to there, back to there, out to the side. This is a cover that just kind of goes with the leg and just helps cover up any joints as it goes. I don't like the way it looks, but for its function, it does its job perfectly. Thigh swivel, double bend knee, great bend down there. Foot has the rocker and the tilt that goes to an extreme. The way they built it, toe tilt. I mean, they really designed this guy to be like extremely posable, which is, you know, super important for Spider-Man. It's just, yeah, he could just do just about anything you need him to do. I haven't come across like a pose that's like, oh no, can't quite pull this one off. You know, it's like, let's see here. Let's do open hand. It's like if he were like crouching like he just landed. You know, it's going to take you a bit to balance him, but he can do it. Anyway, you get the point. Like, he can pose that way. You just have to figure out how to balance it. So yeah, that's Spider-Man. I hope most of that was on camera, because I don't know. I wasn't watching. Alright, so, and here he is with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man. And he just blows it out of the water. Like, I mean, there's not even a challenge here. You know, I like this Marvel Legends Spider-Man, but, you know, it's like when you go to the premium stuff, you know, they're gonna be better. They need to be better. You know, this is a good example of that Storm figure, which isn't all that much better. Whereas this one is. This one just, it knocks it so far out of the park. It's amazing. Or spectacular, if you will. Yeah, the Spider-Man, hands down, solid 10. I'm very happy I got it. I'm very much looking forward to getting the other two Spider-Mans and a Green Goblin. I finally am going to get a Green Goblin that's from one of those movies that's not just a pile of shit, because I had a couple from the original movie, and it's just, they weren't all that great. So I'm very much looking forward to getting a Spider-Man or a Green Goblin that's great. You know, and then having all the Spider-Man there, you know, it feels good. It feels good. I just hope that they continue the line in a good progression, but not super fast, because I really don't have the budget to buy, like, you know, a dozen $100 figures. But I wouldn't mind getting, you know, a few more here and there. So yeah, I guess that's really all I got. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the Raimi-verse, or if you're a fan of No Way Home. This is a must-have. It's easily the best Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that we've ever had. So yeah, I guess that's all I got.